When you think of Walt Littlefield, what you find is really the epitome of what a teacher at Emerson's all about, because Walt was really all about the students.
Walt Littlefield, I met a few years ago, but I really knew who Walt Littlefield prior to coming to Emerson. As a student of propaganda and persuasion in undergraduate and other graduate schools, Walt Littlefield was really the go-to person if you wanted to understand this discipline.
Walt Littlefield was one of the very favorite colleagues I've had here at Emerson in my 27 years here. I met him the day I applied for the job. He invited me into his propaganda class to teach a model or a practice class as part of my job application. And I immediately recognized him as a very gracious and kind person who was extremely open-minded, extremely ready to talk about different ideas, and his class was a very stimulating one. It was obvious that he had a wonderful rapport with his students, and certainly I found that to be true of him throughout his career here. He was one of the most beloved professors we had by his students. He was warm to me from the very start, but I think what really warmed him to me was when we were out at a bar one night and found out that we both liked to drink straight scotch, and from then on we were even closer.
When I came to Emerson, I was very excited to know that we were working in a department that Walt Littlefield helped create. And over the years, I got a chance to work with Walt and the Walt Littlefield Award winners, which we present annually here on campus. And it was a real pleasure to be able to understand the insights from the guy who kind of created this discipline. And so with that, it's a sad day, obviously, that we lost one of our own. And his spirit will live on in his readings and his teachings.
And what he would do in his propaganda classes, in his advocacy classes, in all of his classes, is basically say, all right, I like that claim, but the old debater in him would say, but what's your evidence? The beauty of what Walt did, whether it be in looking at political science and communication and defining a new area called political communication, which is one of our thriving majors today, or whether it's to go to Los Angeles in the first full semester program during the Tom Bradley campaign and saying, we really get a presence in Los Angeles. Or when he went to Maastricht in Europe as part of the European Center of Institute for Communication. What Walt was always able to do is to look where we are and look at the next step. And that's why all of these great commodities, all these great programs, including the Washington program, which to me is really his vision, finally epitomized by Professor Kimball and all the students down there, is Walt was always able to look ahead and to see, and as he would say, sort of in the spirit of the progressive, not to be satisfied with today, but to look at what we can do in the future. So all of us are a bit sad, but all of us should be very happy, because with Walt Littlefield in our lives, the world is a better place.